Capricorns, what is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa, and the way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy and then ground it down to the physical with some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career, I pull a spread on your love life, and we close out with spirit guide messages. Capricorns, you guys have a very interesting message today, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it because obviously it was a download and it matched this. It's just ridiculous. But anyways, it was a download here, but your cards are really good, and I can see that you're doing good, but somebody else around you may not be doing so good. Okay, so just take that into consideration here. And what I want to say is just approach the situation with compassion. Don't act out of character. Don't match energy right now, because you're really about to be tested. We're about to go into a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorns, this is the time of blessings or lessons. It's up to you, baby. I can't control and dictate your every move here, but I can definitely warn you to behave. Okay, I'm gonna need you to behave because everything that you've been working for is definitely about to come in, and it's showing up in your cards. I'm really excited for this reading. But first things first, again, if you are new here, I like to start off by pressing shuffle in my library and go ahead and go from there. It's 11:33 as I'm saying this. By the way, you can be seeing 10:10 or 11:11 a lot, 111, letting you know that you're really closing out cycles. You're coming into a new reality, a brand new beginning, okay? So the first song that came up, and then it just started playing the next song, and you'll see I'll just click over next. This song is Sick by Mickey Valen and Paige, and it kind of sounds like, okay, Capricorns, you could be in this energy too, right? So just take it as it resonates. But it says, I hate the way you say my name. Now I know your mouth ain't clean. I hate the way you act okay while I'm out here burning my sheets. You make me sick. You make me sick. You make me sick. Mad at me, how could I ever trust somebody like a Gemini? So either you were dealing with a Gemini, this is a Gemini, or somebody could have Gemini in their chart, anything of that sort. It doesn't have to do with that, but I found it interesting that Gemini came up in this. Erasing you from memories, gonna light some Palo Santo, clear my energy. And so because of that, I totally lit some Palo Santo for you guys. Clear that energy out. Stank, stank, stank. And what's interesting is the song coming next. Like I literally just clicked next. Let's go to it. And it is a song called Kickback by Lane. And he says, so you can't stop blowing up my phone. You know that I hate that. I've been going hard all night, baby. I just want to get the money and kick back. Get the money and kick back. Yeah, stop tripping over nothing. I hate that. No, I hate that, girl. I've been getting wild tonight, baby, only. I got one. Don't want to waste that. The lyrics that stood out, though, in this song were, you're always moody as fuck, and I know you don't believe. That's why you're always hating on me, and you will hate on everything I do. This middle finger is just for you, so you can't stop blowing up my phone. Okay, so it's kind of like you're dealing with somebody who like hates you or hates to love you, hates to see your success, whether it's friend, family member, lover, it doesn't matter, right? And then you're in this mood where you're just like focused on yourself, you're focused on your career, you're focused on your money, finances, and you're like, dude, just leave me alone. Like, leave me alone. That's just kind of the energy that I'm getting here for you guys. So the songs are very interesting. All right. Yeah, oh goodness, you choose a bunch. Yes, exactly. And those dreams are coming true. I'm telling you, you guys have it right now. So again, these songs are Kickback by Lane, Layne. Okay, Layne right here, Kickback. And the one before that is Sick by Mickey Valen and Paige. All right, so go listen to those songs if you would like to, if you feel like that part resonated with you. Yeah, I'm at peace, bro. Go find. Seriously, I feel that here. That's exactly how the mood that I've been in. I'm just like, I'm at peace. I'm gonna use shit as inspiration and move forward, right? Anyways, let's jump into your guys' reading because it actually matches it. Your oracle cards here. Again, for those of you guys that are new here, I start with what comes flying out of the deck as I pre-shuffle, and it's usually just like one, maybe two cards. I go by the bottom of the deck, and we go over those just to get into your energy, and then I pull everything here live on camera. So Capricorns, sorry, I'm like, my jacket's annoying me here, but it's actually super cold in my house, and I don't know why. I just turned the heater all the way up to like 80, so it will quickly heat up my house, but I think it's because I left all the windows open last night, and it snowed, and it's still snowing, so yeah. that. Anyways, Capricorns, we have like the clinging as your overall energy here. This is like illumination, enlightenment, regeneration, devotion. This is where you're being devoted to yourself. All right. This is where you're finding newfound passions, newfound endeavors that you're really enjoying during this time. You're like being, what wasn't once clear is now very clear to you, and you're going towards that here. You're definitely like in a position of, I know what I want and I'm gonna get it, okay? And nobody gets in the way of a determined Capricorn that knows what they want. It's like there's this energy of like no more sorrow, no more self-pity. You're just trying to like focus on your goals right now, which is really good. Discipline is definitely a big word for you Capricorns all next year. I haven't done a yearly reading for you yet. I've been deciding whether or not to, just because I've been looking into the astrology. We all know I'm a Capricorn too, right? So obviously I'm gonna look into that. And discipline is gonna be a big thing all next year. Basically, if you want it, you need to be disciplined and go for it here. No distractions, all right? You guys got 2 cards that came flying out of this deck. And you got card number 21, which breaks down to the number 3. 3 talks about patience, manifestations, things coming in for you. And it says biting through, taking decisive action, restoring order, force applied with sensitivity, justice, and tenacious devotion to task. So we love to see that here. And then we also have master number 33. 3s can be significant to you, but they don't have to be. Retreat, a timely departure. You're letting go. You're withdrawing here. You've reevaluated the situation and you're not hesitating to walk away entirely, okay? So again, that could be from whoever like hates to see it as the title of your guys' reading. It's like somebody literally hates to see you be okay with things because they're not. You know the saying like misery loves company? This is that energy that I'm getting here, okay? You've been seeing 33 and 44 constantly. Perfect. I actually saw 44 this morning. I went and checked on something and I had 44 likes and I was like, ooh, angels, hi. So that's interesting that you mentioned that. I love that. From the other deck that I'm using today, we have Dreams Come True. Card number 37. And it says, your dreams are coming true because you stay true to your heart's desires. And I just heard leadership. I feel like you took leadership over your own life. I feel like you're using your throat chakra to communicate effectively, not in a critical way, not in a negative way, but you are effectively communicating what you want. Even if you're not, let's say you're not communicating to a bunch of other individuals around you, this is where you're communicating effectively with your angels, your guides, your higher self, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, right? There's this sense here also of, you know, like the stars aligning for you. Overall energy from this deck was financial freedom. Again, we love to see it. You're a Capricorn. Card number 64, which breaks down to the number 10. Again, you guys could have been seeing 1010. Anything of those signs, any of these numbers, these synchronizations are going to let you know this reading is definitely for you. But you may have been feeling trapped in regards to the amount of money that is currently flowing into your life. That is about to change here, Capricorns. There's a lot of financial freedom here. There's a need. Do you see the colors in this card? Yellow representing these new beginnings, this vitality here. This red representing your root chakra. What limiting beliefs were you being tested on, okay? Or are you currently being tested on? Pick your timeline here. I don't know when this is going to resonate with you. My readings are always timeless. And then the heart chakra here with all that green. All of these colors are kind of muddied, right? So I'm getting this energy of like muddled, unclear thinking. Again, but we already went over that here. There's going to be some sort of enlightenment or regeneration. It's like what was keeping you trapped is no longer going to keep you trapped. Let's say, some sort of lack mentality here or belief system. It's changing. It's shifting. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's shifting. So let's go ahead and talk about the rest of your cards. Your overall tarot card here, the Hermit in the reverse is right behind it too. You came out of your shell and you're calling back all of your power here with the Emperor and the upright. This is again, you taking leadership over your life. If you don't like something, you're changing it. You are not tolerating shit right now, Capricorns. It's a very beautiful energy. The Emperor here, this is this energy of like, it's not like you're abusing your power. With the Hermit in the reverse, I feel like you were almost being abused, right? Hermit in the reverse, or you were hiding, you were abusing yourself in some sort of way, you were making yourself small. All right, the term that I personally heard recently in my own life by friends around me was that I was walking on eggshells. And once I heard that, I was like, damn, I really was. I had a friend reach out to me and they're like, Carissa, are you okay? Like, you were acting different. They felt like I was walking on eggshells, and I was like, damn, I really was walking on eggshells. Like, I didn't realize that I was making myself small here because I didn't like the circumstance that I was experiencing. With the Emperor, though, again, that's taking your power back, right? Your family has been saying that you're acting mean lately. That is just like another common one. That's interesting. Well, you're not. You're just taking your power back. And when people can't abuse you, when people can't take advantage of you, that's when they call you mean. That's when they, try to gaslight you. That's when they have to use those type of words and manipulate the situation so that they play victim. All right, so you're definitely going to be in a position here where you're going to have to stand your ground. The Emperor knows its position. They don't give up the throne for anybody. And with the Hermit card in the reverse, you've already found clarity, or you're in the midst of finding it, and this is the energy you're stepping into. Know where you're at, Capricorns, okay? For the Six of Wands is right behind that too. I love it. Yeah, Six of Wands in the upright. So it's kind of like having victory over a situation. You're gonna feel good within yourself. In regards to we're gonna use the 144 deck, my 144 deck today, and it's the Spirit is hugging you. You've been through a lot. It's going to get easier. Thank you, baby girl. Hello. My dog says hi, by the way. I just don't want her to mess up the cards. So Spirit's hugging you. You've been through a lot. It's going to get easier. Right behind that, we have financially using you in the reverse. Okay. Thank you. No jumping up here. You just messed up all my cards. Why are you want to say hi to them? Too bad. You can say hi from down there. Okay, financially using you is in the reverse. Cut them off, again, in the reverse. So this might have been something that you've done, and Spirit's like, hey, good job. The situation wasn't good here. That's not going to be for everyone, right? We'll see what comes out in your guys' cards. From your finances cards, we have ring, financial commitments, long-term investments, partnership, working together, and fulfilling career. So I feel like you guys are being very devoted to work right now, to money, to your manifestations, to things that bring you some sort of sense of security. And Capricorns, we know you guys love money. It's like, jokingly, I'm gonna say this, it's like your identity, okay? As Ray would always joke around about, he's always like, Capricorns, there's got to be more to you than just your job and who you are. Right? But anyways, that's just kind of what I'm getting here in this situation. Is just like, you guys are very devoted and committed during this time. For your love energy, we have it's safe for you to love, and trust showing up in the reverse. So I feel like somebody here has a trust wound. I feel like maybe something happened in a past relationship, whatever it is. We already talked about this in my last reading. If you have not seen my last Capricorn reading, I highly suggest to go and watch it. I think it'd be really good for you to kind of look into, because I don't want to rehash all of that. However, this is like working through your trust wounds and recognizing that trust comes from directly within you, Capricorns. All right. When I say it comes from directly within you, when people tell me they don't trust other people, I know they're full of shit. I know they are, because it's not that you don't trust others, it's you don't trust yourself to have the discernment to know if individuals have an agenda towards you or not, to know if they're being legitimate or not, right? And so that's really what I'm getting for you guys as you're learning here, and Spirit's trying to teach you, like, it is safe for you to love. It is safe for you. Thank you, Adam, for the donation. I appreciate that. It's Spirit, this card says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Like, it's not even about, you don't understand, when we close our hearts off, we're closed off to money, we're closed off to opportunities, we're closed off to friendships that could have been like soulmate friendships, right? Any of that here. So just make sure that you're opening your heart to these new beginnings coming in so that you don't block them and sabotage your way out of them. The Spirit Guide Messages deck says you will receive clarity soon. So there could be some sort of truth, some sort of epiphany that is coming in for you. This could even come in the form of a message I just heard. It could be a spirit message though, a download. text message, email, whatever it may be, or you're just gonna, yeah, I already said that, epiphany. You're just gonna have like this epiphany of like, oh my gosh, this was it the entire time. And that epiphany is really gonna free you in this situation. So let's go ahead and jump into your cards. We're gonna put all of these back and start shuffling here, seeing what comes out live on camera. Thank you, I appreciate that. You're getting in your salt bath. I love that. I hope you enjoyed, Joanne. Salt baths are my favorite. I have to take one like almost daily. Trust and loyalty are hard to come by. Charles, with that mentality, absolutely. You know, and it's true though, there are not a lot of people out there in the world that can match your energy, but there is somebody. And if there's one thing that I've personally learned, I will never stop myself from putting myself out there. I will never let one bad relationship prevent me from finding what I deserve. I'm not gonna sit here and wallow in like these self-pity and these limiting beliefs, because I know that I have so much to offer. I know that I'm meant for love, right? I know that I'm meant for success. So these are the things that I'm not going to sabotage my way out of, and I don't think that you should either. I want you to start telling yourself, I have the discernment to see through individuals, and I'm attracting somebody who will match my own energy, who will reciprocate, who will have the level of conscious awareness that I am at, okay? It's just those affirmations there. So let's go ahead and see what we have for my Capricorns, please. Capricorns, what do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit, for being with us. Thank you for the love, the guidance, the protection. Thank you for the strength. Somebody's been working out. I just heard discipline. What the fuck did I say? Who is your psychic? Who is your psychic? Literally, okay? We have discipline here. I told you, this is going to be your word of the year next year, Capricorns, especially starting now, because we are starting off the brand new year with a Mars retrograde and a Mercury retrograde, okay? Card number 7, it says exert authority. That's what you're doing right here with the Emperor card. You're exerting that authority here. You are seeing clearly and concisely. This sword will cut off any bullshit. It is not tolerating anything at this time. It says it's time to take the bull by the horns. Create a strategy and mobilize these forces. Get these forces moving in your favor. Allow them to move through you. Some of you guys need movement in your life. You've been sitting on your ass too much, okay? Others of you guys, you need rest. I just heard exact opposite. Others of you guys, you've been moving too much and you need to sit on your ass and tell yourself it is okay. Productive does not mean overly exerting your energy. Productive means honoring yourself, being disciplined to be like, you know what, my body really needs to rest in this moment of time. I'm gonna rest. Being productive means, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and set out these 3 goals for today to accomplish, and I'm gonna get them done. That is what it's like in those positions. So let's see what else we have from our Capricorns. The gentle, penetrating but soft approach. Faith, moderation, a subtle but deep influence, understanding, and non-violence. This is where you're releasing like any type of like anger, resentment. It's just like you're not being aggressive with the energies around you. Again, I told you to approach this time frame with compassion for yourself, compassion for others. There's a lot of people, and this, I'm going to say trigger warning here, but there was somebody on my Facebook last night, a guy here, who literally said that they ordered like, you know, cyanide off of some, I don't even know where you would order that, because they were just ready to go. They were sick of the holidays and stuff like that. So just be compassionate. You really don't know what individuals are going through, and now's not the time to kind of like, you know, just remain humble. And Capricorns, you know how to remain humble, all right? But just please be gentle with yourself. And if you are struggling mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, whatever it may be, just know I send you so much love, and I can't fix things for you, but I can tell you here that you have the opportunity now to fix them for yourself and to look at things from a different perspective. And I really hope that you find the strength within you to never give up, because you're needed, you're wanted, you're adored, even if you don't see it or those around you aren't appreciating it. All right, moving forward here. Final card for my Capricorns from this deck. The creative. Perfect. I love this. All right. This is the active yang principle. Again, I love how it's the yang principle. And then we have the masculine card coming up, the emperor. So a lot of you guys, the masculine energy is all about taking action. Okay. Taking authority over your life, over your feelings, over your emotions. It's not letting, so I always tell people, there's 3 different entities that make up a body. It's your mind, it's your body, and it's your soul. When you're letting your mind rummage through your life, it's going to cause chaos. You're going to jump and make 2 assumptions. Okay, we call them assumptions because you make an ass of yourself, right? When you're letting your body control you, that's your emotions. That's our emotional storage compartment, right? And you're not emotionally regulating yourself. And when you have your soul here, it's like all 3 of them are out of alignment. So bringing them into that holy trinity and having control over all of them, that is true sovereignty. That is how we manifest. So make sure you are mastering your mind, because the mind makes a poor master. Make sure you're honoring and listening to your body, because it's a communication system and it's telling you certain things, right? So for example, like during arguments where I know it's going nowhere, we're 3 hours into an argument or something, right? My body will flare up, my nervous system flares up, my anxiety goes through the roof, things like that. And that's my body saying, hey, this isn't fucking working. This is going nowhere here. It's not that I can't effectively communicate. It's not any of those negative traits that I'm gonna put on myself, right? It's the fact that literally my nervous system is saying, hey, this is not a safe environment from us. Let's go, right? Let's get out of here. Let's remove ourselves from the situation and get back to our heart center, get back to that center point, that center vortex. Overall energy here, pushing upwards, steady progress, gaining confidence, accepting the challenges. There could be a promotion or there's some sort of receiving recognition that's going to be coming in for you, Capricorns. I feel like there's also somebody here, there could be a grandfather, maybe even a father, a masculine figure here. They're definitely over 27. Okay, they're definitely over 27 years old, and they're with you, they're guiding you, they are leading you. All right, there's also archangels around you right now that are protecting you, helping you maintain or find that peace of mind that was maybe originally like taken from you. They're showing me like a rug pulled under your feet where you maybe fell back for a minute, right? Or you were triggered by something and that made you fall back for a minute, but that's changing here. So just know there are energies around you very, very presently. Share your gifts was the only card left on the table when I pick up the whole deck. This card says, get ready to see movement when you choose to share your gifts. Some of you guys have been silenced for far too long. You need to start sharing your voice. You need to be the one that shakes the world around you. You need to be the one that stands up because nobody else has. You need to be the one to share your story because so many people are afraid to, and they don't find solace because they feel alone, and they need to hear that they're not the only one that's experienced something. They need a testimony of what you've been through here. So make sure you are sharing your story. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Tell me about discipline for the Capricorns. Thank you. Crossroads. A new business adventure, project, or career is currently in the works for you. Capricorns, we love to see it here. So you may have been at a crossroads. Again, this was more of a test. I keep getting the word test or initiation, right? Manifesting magic on the bottom of the deck there. And notice all the blue. Again, it really took for you maybe standing up for yourself. It could have been, you speaking up in a way of, this is what I want and I'm going for it and I'm not going to let anything get in my way. And that's just kind of what I'm hearing in this situation is like, I'm not letting anything get in my way. I'm going to go for it. Tell me about the gentle. Thank you. We have align with your wholeness. You are not your illness, your symptoms, or your habits. You, the person, are always whole and perfect. Card number 53, which breaks down to an 8. Oh yeah, this crossroads card was card number 11. All right, this one's card number 53, which breaks down to an 8. So again, your internal reality is manifesting externally, and that's what it's really showing me here, especially with the 8. 8s represent patterns. They also represent abundance. What patterns have you been holding on to that have been blocking any type of abundance? Whether it's an abundance of love, friendships, peace and harmony, coming in your life, or whether it's an abundance of money, of course, right? There's different forms of abundance, freedom, liberation. So Spirit's telling you, like, you've always been whole. You're the one that's condemning yourself. No more condemning yourself here. Tell me about the creative. Tell me about the creative. Thank you. Inner dialogue. Oof. Somebody here has like a perfectionism type of like wound, like you need to be perfect. Maybe there was somebody here that you grew up with that, you know, really instilled that on you, like you have to be perfect, this has to be done perfectly, whatever it may be, right? But you're gonna gain clarity on the situation when you see things from a different perspective. You're gonna see that you've always been perfect. In order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. Again, this is your internal reality. It's going to manifest externally. I'm going to continue saying that here, and maybe that's a higher teaching for some. For others of you guys, you genuinely understand that you are a multifaceted, multidimensional being, and because of that, you are always in a state of conscious creation. Some of you guys are in a state of unconscious creation, right? So in order for things to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. If your inner dialogue is saying, you know, I'm a victim, I'm not good enough, I don't have the money that I want, I'll never find love, or if you know, you're in those positions here and you're telling yourself those stories, that's what's going to consistently manifest, and nothing's truly going to change here. You need to change that inner dialogue, and that tells you here, I am an observer, and that was an experience for me to learn and grow from, right? What was the other one? I said, I don't have enough money. Okay, so an infinite and copious amounts of money are consistently flowing to me. Opportunities to make more money are coming in, and I have the energy to accomplish them. I accept this with gratitude. Love is all around me. It's within me, and I know that I'm attracting the partner that I deserve and desire at this point in time in my life. You know, whatever it may be that you need to reiterate that. I do not consent to these false narratives. I'm only in alignment with my divine blueprint. I am in alignment with everything that is divinely meant for me. And that's what is needing to focus. This card is red, so again, a good focus on your third chakra and your root chakra, Capricorns. Okay, safety, security is the root chakra. Money, finances, and then your third chakra, obviously your expression, the way that you express yourself here. How can we express ourselves effectively? That is what is important. A lot of people express themselves in a very like pity me way, or they express themselves in like a finger pointing way. That, you know, it's just like everybody always wants to blame everything outside of them instead of taking a look inside of them. So go through like some shadow work prompts. Let me give you guys some. I just took a screenshot of really good ones that I saw yesterday. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. All right. Where is it? There we go. Notice when you judge, criticize, blame, and pause. What in yourself are you avoiding by focusing externally? When you feel jealousy, anger, or self-pity, pause and ask, what core belief is underneath this feeling? Practice seeing yourself and other people, because everything is just a mirror. Your internal reality is always going to manifest externally. And practice radical responsibility for your emotions and reactions rather than blaming others. And be honest with your shadow thoughts and fears, then remind yourself what is true. I should probably post this on my Instagram story. I'll post that for you guys, and you guys can screenshot it from there. Instagram automatically posted. It posts to my Facebook automatically, so you guys can go ahead and screenshot these prompts, maybe do a little journaling here, and even if you feel like you've healed entirely, that is a full-blown lie. Okay, none of us are fully healed, including myself. I can be toxic as fuck, and one of my best toxic traits is like making sure that people don't fuck with me ever again. All right, but anyways, yeah, so those are good ones here. Great prompts for shadow work. Let's go ahead and move forward here, because, you know, any retrograde season means a season to reassess, reevaluate, and renew these energies within yourself so that you can align to a greater timeline, something greater for you. So it is important that you're consistently in a state of, you know, wanting to evolve, all right? Wanting to evolve. The turning point, yeah, see, the start of a new cycle, right timing, regeneration, inevitability, steady improvements. Look at that, shuffling out this energy. Card number 24, which breaks down to a 6. 6 is that divine feminine energy of being nurturing and loving. It's also the house of routines, structure, things like that, okay? So Capricorns, focus on that. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Closing this one out, reevaluation. Who's y'all psychic? Card number 29, which breaks down to 11, 11, 11, 1, 1, 1. Any of those numbers could be significant to you during this time. They don't have to be though. Reevaluation. It's time to reevaluate your present circumstances and begin to make the changes where changes are needed. We love to see it, Capricorns. Definitely aligned. All right. We're going to move into the 144 deck. 1111. Yeah, I got a screenshot of that this morning. I was like, yes, aligned as fuck. You know, I loved it. I was dancing in my bathroom while getting ready all morning. Today's just been a good day. I just feel like it's been a really good day. All right, let's see what we have here, please, for my Capricorns. Most important message for the Capricorn collective. First card out, your energy is too open. Use crown protection oil. Some of you guys already have that. You can purchase it on my website, flavoredvivid.com, if you don't have any, or just protecting your crown here, however you find it necessary. But make sure that you are not being way too open and allowing other people to distort your energy. When our crown is too open, not only can people get into our energy, but they can distort it and they can make us believe that certain things are happening that are not, okay? So make sure you are shielding and protecting yourselves however you choose to do so. What else do we have for the Capricorns? Cloak yourself. Make sure you cloak yourself, shield yourself. Like I said, there's somebody who's consistently trying to get in your energy. It feels like an energy vampire. I'm not even sure. This could be, you know, that friend, family member, ex, whatever it is here. I'm not even sure this person understands that they are an energy vampire. Okay, emerald tablets came out. Spirit wants you studying them for this new beginning. I like to go over the emerald tablets a few times a year. I'm always learning something new. I'm seeing things from new perspectives that I never saw before. So it's really important here, okay? You guys are kind of getting down to the nitty gritty. You're needing to study, cloak yourself. What else do we have? Divinely blessed, protected, and untouchable. Love to see it. 144 cards in this deck, and you're getting all good cards, Capricorns. So like I said, you're doing really good for yourself. Haunted by how they messed up with you. What is the title of your reading? Hate to see it. This person hates that they love you. They hate how they fucked up. They hate how, you know, things worked out in a situation and they see that you're just fine. They don't like that you're fine. They want you miserable. They are literally sending you that energy, whether you believe it or not here. But everything's divinely lined and it worked out perfectly. Everything is exactly as it was meant to be. That's the card that came out with Haunted by How They Messed Up with You. Tell me what else we have. Give me one more card, please, for my Capricorns. We also have free of karmic debt. You paid your dues. Some of you guys, this was a karmic cycle that you went through. Some of you guys don't realize that you are in positions to help other people free themselves of certain karmic patterns and karmic cycles. And that's why you're free of karmic debt. Like, you didn't have any karma to learn in this situation, but the individual that you were dealing with has a ton of karma to still, you know, grow through here. And you might have been placed in a situation, whether it's with your family, friends, you know, loved ones, coworkers, whatever it may be, where you were kind of the lesson for somebody else. All right. Bottom of the deck, your perseverance is about to be rewarded. Yeah, it's like you went through something and it was very uncomfortable, but you did it anyways. Top of the deck here, the lesson was to choose yourself, Capricorns. That's the lesson here. That's the only thing that you had to learn and grow through. So as long as you chose yourself, as long as you chose your own peace of mind, as long as you chose those energies, that's what you already know that you passed the test, okay? Center of the deck here, we have child custody case going in your favor. Congratulations to whoever this is for. For those of you guys that are dealing with any type of child custody case, you know, and there's just been no resolution, you can have peace of mind knowing that things are really going to work out in your favor, whether it's now or in the near future. So, I don't really feel the need to clarify anything, honestly. I feel like that's pretty straightforward. Do we all agree? Like, you guys know what's going on in your life. I just don't really feel the need to like dive into this or anything like that. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Agreed. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on then to you guys' finances and career. I mean, this was super straightforward. Choose yourself, focusing on yourself. Somebody's haunted by how they messed up with you. Definitely matches those two songs. You know, you're divinely blessed, protected, untouchable. Everything's divinely aligned. It's working out perfectly. Your perseverance is about to be rewarded, especially if you were placed in a very difficult conversation. Nice. Ooh, conversation. This could have been a difficult conversation for some of you guys. I was gonna say situation, but conversation came out. It just kind of, you know, word vomited out there. But a very difficult situation in which, you know, you may have had to teach somebody something. You may have had to mirror onto that individual something that they are in denial about or refuse to see about themselves, right? And so it tends to happen in these situations here. And of course, you probably are the bad guy, right? I know that very well. I'm always the bad guy, and I'm like, no, baby. Your shadow is the bad guy, but okay. All right, moving forward here to your guys' finances and career. Let's see. What do we have? Crown, overcoming obstacles, showing up. Buddha, life purpose, more than money, spiritual wealth, counselor, being guided in divine path. A lot of you guys are divinely aligned right now to your paths. Even if it feels like it's not, even if it feels like nothing's working, nothing's moving. You know, when I very first started my career, Capricorns, and my business, I didn't have the support that I have now. I did not have that. Hi, thank you so much for the donation. I did not have the support that I have now. And it was very slow. I remember there were times where, like months, where I would just barely, like an hour or two before rent was due, make my rent, right? Somebody would place an order, book a reading last minute. I'm like, finally, I got my rent amount. So if you're finding yourself in that position, just know that you're still on the right path. Like everything in me knew that that was what I was meant to do. And so I just continued with it. I continued with it. And the thing about being a Capricorn is it's slow and steady wins the race, not like, you know, fast. Like it's not instant gratification, unfortunately. But the best thing about slow and steady here is nobody can bring down the foundation once it's built. Nobody can take it from you once it's built. Only you can sabotage it. Only you can destroy it, right? So let's go ahead and see what we have here, Capricorns. Feather, look at that. Abundance, easy money, divine intervention. All right. So yeah, you guys, you could be seeing feathers here around you, but there's definitely some sort of divine intervention in your finances right now. The divine is coming in to save you. All right. Ooh, somebody here. If you are, okay, here, hold up. Let me get this again. Love it. Love it. All right. This is clear as fuck. Okay. Let's get it, Capricorns. Let's get it. Okay, sorry, that's a song and it just popped in my head here. You guys got watch, it's time to profit. Crown, overcoming obstacles and ornaments, extra money. You got a lot of money coming to you, that financial freedom. Again, you might be a little subconsciously tested during this time right now where you're feeling like you don't have enough. Some of you guys are physically going through this rough patch, right? You'll know what's right for you. It's like if you're physically going through this rough patch, know that things are going to change for you, okay? Know that this is like this. Sorry, I can feel my heater now, so let me take this off now because I can totally remember I said, yeah, it was cold in my house at first, but now the heater is blasting and I can't be wearing a big old poofy winter coat right now. Anyways, some of you guys feel like you're low on cash or you're not where you want to be financially. Others of you guys, you know, it is the holidays. Maybe you spent a little too much or you don't feel like you have enough to spend right now. I've been seeing that a lot on my timeline too. I have like this app for my neighborhood and I've been seeing a lot of posts in the app like, hey, I just had hip surgery. Any help appreciated to bring presents to my, you know, 3-year-old child would be appreciated. Things like that, you know? So it could be positions like that just because that came into my head there. But Capricorns, that's just not what I'm seeing for you here. It's like I'm seeing it more as a test. Like, do you believe that you cannot overcome this? Do you believe that that is your true reality? Do you believe that that's all you're meant for? Your overall energy is award, okay? It says winning money, paying off debts, recognition for your effort, advancement, professional work, fame, all right? No, it's not a neighborhood watch. It's, I don't even know what it's called. I'm like, let me find it. No, it's called Next Door. Next Door. And it's in my area locally here. And that's just how all of us neighbors kind of communicate about things. You know, we post things in there, whatever, just talking about events going on within the neighborhood, whatever it may be, all right? Nira, I do not do health readings here. Legally, I do not. My insurance doesn't cover health readings, like my business insurance here. So I personally do not. You could go to like a health medium though, and I'm sure that they pay out the ass for their insurance for their business, but I am not responsible. For me, I'm just gonna say go see a professional doctor, all right, or physician here, because I am not a doctor or a physician, so I cannot be given that advice. Love you though, but I just don't do health readings. Sorry. Too much money in insurance wise to run a business and be able to do that. Anyways, okay, some of you guys are definitely going to be making progress. You're like in the midst right now of really reinventing yourself. There could be a lot that's changing within, around you, physically, mentally, emotionally. All right, you just looked at the clock and it was 11:11. I love that, Queen Storm. That's beautiful. Thank you for that. But you know, whatever this reinvention is, like maybe you guys aren't even working right now. All right, some of you guys are quitting like the health field and you're going in a completely different trajectory. Like you're on a different path right now, but you're meant to be. When I say the health field, like maybe you were a nurse, maybe you were a doctor, maybe you were going to school for something and you're changing courses next year. Like you're looking into a whole different direction, and that's what I'm seeing here for you guys. But yeah, some of you guys work in like retail or the beauty environment in some sort of way. Some of you guys, this is like beauty within yourself. Like I don't know why I'm getting that. Like you're seeing the beauty in yourself. Male, female, it doesn't matter, right? We're all beautiful or human. Some of you guys work with like the human body. Again, I'm getting like anatomy, so you could be studying anatomy during this time right now. But yeah, there was like some of you guys were just in this like liminal space of who you once were and who you're trying to become. All right, you're not working yet, you're trying to go back to school. Awesome. I love that I'm seeing that there. It's going to be good for you. That reinvention is going to be great for you here. Healing your inner child, Tanya, that is a full-time job all in itself. It is a full-time job all in itself. I know about that, and it takes up so much effort, so much energy. I personally have been going through like a renewal of the healing here because I needed to. Like I noticed certain patterns and behaviors that kind of resurfaced. We all get caught up. We're all human, right? But because of that, I've been sleeping so much, and I was like, geez, Chris, are you like depressed? Like you're sleeping a lot, you're not eating. But I realized I'm not depressed. My nervous system is resetting, and this is what my body needs in order to rejuvenate, right? And it's been really good for me. I've been waking up feeling extremely refreshed, proud of myself. Like I feel good. The energies around and within me feel good. Okay, so let's get a little clarity here on this situation. Go ahead and show me what you need to know in regards to Capricorn's career and finances. 7 of Wands, standing your ground here, divine protection all around you, picking and choosing your battles, like what's worth it to you and what's not worth it to you. You are deciding that right now, okay? What do we have? The Lover's card. You are deciding that right now. The Lover's card in career finances. Lovers traditionally represents decisions. All right, having a choice between two, right? And so I definitely see that you're making a final decision for yourself, and whatever it is, because the Lover's card did come up in the upright, is, you know, a positive decision for yourself. It's like you're making positive changes within yourself, Capricorns. We also have the 2 of Cups. Wow, look at you. Ooh, fancy, huh? 2 Cups, that's that inner healing. The healing of the masculine and feminine energies within you to provide union within yourself. The 2 of Cups for me personally, in regards to a career reading, is all about being in your divine purpose. Okay, so wherever you are right now, there's purpose of the position that you're in, even if it's not long-term purpose in the moment here and it's just temporary. There's a reason for you to be in this energy and to look into that sacred mirror. Okay, yeah, see the 7 of Cups here, to really think about all of your options, to honor and recognize all the thoughts that come in and like hold space for them here. 6 of Cups, some of you guys, it's about love. There could have been like a relationship that was distracting you from money, from work, all right, at the same time. And then the world card, look at, yes, bitch, okay. The world card here, this is, so the world card represents, let's say this was like love, friendship, partnership, because the Two of Cups represents partnership in some sort of way, okay? So whatever partnership this was, family, friends, whatever. The world card represents Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. You could have those in your chart, or this was the distraction and you put an end to it. The world card also represents success, closing out a specific cycle, all right, by finding that union within yourself and allowing yourself to really go forward from this point. It's very beautiful energy. Yeah, 2 wands in the reverse here. You're continuing down your path, and you know what you want now at this point in time, or this is the energy that you're getting into. Pick your position. I don't know what timeline you're on. Tell me about this future energy, please, for my Capricorns. Judgment. Okay, Capricorns, how do you have 3 major arcanas out of 4 cards? Do you know how much change and significant shifting, quantum leaping, and stepping into your purpose that you're going through right now? Like, these are significant, major, meant to happen changes. Okay? Meant to happen. Like, you can't change major arcana, but you can change the minor arcana. Meaning, like, you can shift that energy in the minor arcana, but the major arcana, no, it's destined. This is destiny at play for you. And you, whatever decision that you are making, you are going to find success, and you're making the right decision, and Spirit is calling it for you. Hey, there's major success coming in for you because you're making the right decisions for yourself. This is the pivotal point at which your life changes for you financially in regards to your career and your money and the way that you look at money, all of it. All right, there's some sort of judgment that is made, and this judgment here is putting you in a very powerful position. 7 of Pentacles, and you've been waiting for this for a long time. You've been waiting, yeah, whole life for a moment like this. Some people, okay, that song just popped into my head here. So let's go ahead and see what we have. 3 of Swords in the reverse. There was some sort of healing that was required. Maybe it was, again, a belief system here. Maybe something came up and then another thing came up, because we all know that things happen in 3s. That's just how it is, right? So maybe all these things kind of came up, and it's a new opportunity to heal and look at things from a higher perspective, from a different point of view. So Capricorns, I want you to be optimistic, okay? I don't want you to look at things from the glass is half full or it's half empty. Be the motherfucker that drinks it while everybody else is bitching and talking about it. Be the person that drinks the glass. You don't care if it's half empty, half full. It's nourishing to you when you know it. Take it. Take your opportunity. Seize the moment is what I'm getting here. Seize the moment. All right, Capricorns, I love this for you guys. Your finances and career are going to get better. They look good, okay? 4 Swords in reverse. For those of you guys that are restless right now, I need you to slow down, meditate, take a breather here, recognize what core belief system, do that shadow work prompt. What core belief system within me is no longer serving me? What are things like, for example, here, I'm teaching it in my Quantum Healing and Manifestation course. By the way, it's tonight. If you guys would like to join, you're still not late. We've had 1 class. I can send you the recording to the first class, but you can still join today without being too far behind. But one of the things, the manifestation part, is where I'm teaching about money blockages, and we're really going over that. And one of my core money blockages, which we all know, is money's the root of all evil. Bullshit. Because I know that when I have a shit ton of extra money, I don't do evil things with it. I literally donate it here. I help people. I am the good in the world with the money. So you can't say money's the root of all evil, because I'm not evil. Evil people are the root of all evil. And that is a freaking blockage. How many of you guys grew up with that, right? So, it could be core blockages here. Look into that. Look into that, all right? You're walking in your purpose here. Knight of Pentacles. Ask yourself, what has been slowing you down? How can you slow down? Page of Swords here, and look around, research, really go within. And when I say go within, I mean, like, look at all your resources, your opportunities that's around you, okay? Page of Wands, and then take action from there. Find that inspiration again. What inspires you, Capricorns? Let's go to move forward into your guys' love life and see what is going on for love, that LOVE. Okay, eggs here as your overall energy, just closing this out, starting over, saving up resources, nest egg. I said nest egg. Speaking like what's it, Mike Tyson. Okay, pulling a Mike Tyson here. Healthcare, new opportunities, insurance. All right, some of you guys, again, there's just new opportunities. That's really what I feel like. And with healthcare being there, I genuinely feel like it's you taking better care of your health. Now, some of you guys work in the healthcare field, and in which case that was a message for you, but I was just speaking generally. So let's go to move forward. Love life, please. For the Capricorns, what are the most important messages during this time? Capricorns, before I even start in love, I just want to let you know, Mars and Mercury are both going retrograde. Mars is already there. Mercury is about to be there. Do not, and I fucking repeat, do not entertain a single ex right now. When they text you, leave it on red. Don't fucking do it, Capricorns. Do not do it, okay? Don't do it. You're gonna fuck up all your blessings that are coming in. Don't. And I'm saying this here because I already know what's gonna come out. I can feel it. I can feel it. They're gonna text you. They miss you. Don't they fucking miss you? Don't they all, Capricorn? Don't they all? Okay, look at that. Honeymoon. You're taking time to yourself right now. Calling in your soulmate here. So for this looks like a single read. You deserve love. I need you guys to reaffirm that to yourselves. Know that you are worthy. You are deserving. Let's see what we've got for my Capricorns. All right, recent past. Pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, you're like, nope, it's a fucking circus here, and I don't like clowns. They scare me. Nope, not safe. Clowns are not safe. Okay? So recent past here, it's like there was a lot of red flags in a situation, and maybe you turn a blind eye, you like, can't see it. You know, I don't want to see it. But then you freaking, I don't like clowns either. They creep me the fuck out. They creep me out. Do you remember when like the whole world was being like chased by clowns? Like, what was that? Where'd that go? Where'd they all, what? Do you remember that? Or am I tripping? Is that like one of those like, what are those moments called? Nah, I forget it. I forget what that guy's name is. I don't know. It's named after some guy. Anyways. All right. Current energy, please, for my Capricorns. Current energy. Thank you. We have engagement. Okay. Let's see what else we have. And you deserve love, Cappies. Overall energy, stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, so what I'm getting with engagement here, yeah, worth waiting for, playfulness, exactly. Bottom of the deck here, we have flirt in the reverse, chemistry in the reverse. Okay, center of the deck, honeymoon. Okay, you're taking time to yourself. I get it. I see it. All right, in the recent past here, we paid attention to the red flags, and I can see, again, you just weren't feeling it. All right, you weren't feeling it. You're moving past it here. You're just kicking back at this point in time right now, Capricorns, right? With the current energy being engagement, it's like whether you're aware of it or not, you are being prepared for a new union, a significant union. You're a nurse and just got a job. I love that, Jenny. Congratulations. But there's some sort of significant commitment that is coming into your life, Capricorns, and you are deserving of it. But you're still in the midst of like healing and being prepared for it right now. So I need you to stay optimistic. It's so easy to be like, oh, look at all these people, they're so in love, and I'm over here single as fuck, and you know, in bed by myself. All right, like that. I literally made a joke in like TikTok about that yesterday. Here, I don't even care though. But I actually enjoy my own energy and company, and I need a lot of it even when I'm in a relationship. Like I need time to myself. And so it's just kind of like that energy that I'm getting there for you, Capricorns, where you need to stay positive during this time. Don't focus on the negatives. Don't focus on what didn't work, what hasn't worked. I need you to focus on the fact that you are being prepared for something that is good for you. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what we've got. Ooh, yeah, there's somebody here in the recent past here. This person's stalking you. They're watching you here, okay? They're gaslighter, though. Their perception is so misconstrued. They don't even know. Yeah, the chaser here. This person has, like, a lot of abandonment issues. They're very codependent, okay? And they have a lot of fear-based thinking. They have a lot of healing that they need to do. Let's go ahead and see what comes out, please. Tell me about this. Pay attention to the red flags for the recent past. Keys on a ring in the reverse. Oh, gross. Capricorn, sorry, I don't mean to like evil laugh. Like, insert evil laugh. This person like was really up in their head. I feel like there was a lot of different routes that they could have taken, but they took the route of like self-sabotage. They took their route here of like believing that you just had all of these options, you just had all this toxicity. It's like they projected everything onto you. Give me another card here. They feel like strung along by you. All right, endings bring new beginnings, though. Self-indulgence, yeah, no, you don't care anything about it. Your current energy here is the dragonfly, which I do love. It says be lighthearted. Okay, there's things that are going to come to light here. There's adaptation, changing, and healing, welcoming love, meeting the one, and opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. All right, look at that. So heart with a key. Like I said, you're being prepared. All right, endings bring new beginnings. Although there was a bad ending here in the past, you're transforming through this. Self-indulgence by focusing on yourself. I don't feel like you're really even open to love right now. Like you're not really looking for it, but if it finds you, I mean, it finds you, right? You can't really do much about that, but it's coming. You shadow work. Remember I said shadow work here, all right? And I can help you guys through that here. Join my course, Quantum Healing and Manifestation. It's literally tonight at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Self-appreciation, though, self-worth. It's like that's what you're engaging in. You're engaging in healthy things for you. You are not engaging in any drama, any bullshit here. You're just focused on yourself right now. If it doesn't bring you peace, it's not your priority. If it doesn't bring you peace, it's not your priority right now, Capricorns, and I can see that very clearly. Tell me about you deserve love. Yep, talking here. Okay, you can be talking to some people. There may be messages going back and forth in a situation here. Passion, axes in the reverse. All right, there's way too many cards. I'm not going to take all of these. There's like 7 or 8 of them. But let's go ahead and see what comes out again. Tell me about... This person like captures your attention here. They have like a lot of deep conversations. Sapiosexual is what I'm getting. Okay, so this person like has a good sturdy foundation on life here. Be careful here. You have a narcissist around you as well. Tell me about this new person though. Fuck that past person. All right. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, perfect. Okay, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So obviously you're not in that position yet. That is future energy whenever it's meant to come in. But it's like this person here, they're gonna fuck your mind, not in a bad way, but in a good way. Like they're gonna make your mind orgasm, right? It's like they're gonna help stimulate things within you that were once really dry. Are you getting really bad visuals? Because I'm getting really bad visuals. Like, like crusty flakes, you know? Like, ugh. All right. Anyways. Oh, okay, go away. Both though, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closing out of issues here. Engagement ring, which is partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Yeah, it's like you guys are moving towards a union. Like I said, you're being prepared. You are being prepared right now for a union. I wonder if my water jug is being delivered right now. My dog's like barking. Yeah. We bought a water jug for the house and I'm really freaking excited for that. So I'm so sick and tired of like water bottles. So I bought one of those like hot cold water dispenser things, the jugs that you put on and they just deliver it to your house. Anyways, thank you. I was so tired of the freaking blonde. I just was over. I needed a change. This is definitely more wintry, I feel like, and it just, I don't know. I like it too. It makes me feel good. I actually feel inclined to like do my hair now, which I wasn't doing my hair for a really long time, but I was also like going through some shit. So kisses is here. Yeah. Spirit's telling you to make sure you take a chance on them, okay? So we're going to get some traditional tarot, and then we'll close it out with spirit guide messages. Let's go ahead. Delivery water. Yeah. Juliet. All right, the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing is definitely at work here in your life. Let's see what we have. Okay, in the recent past here, this literally flew right on top of the pay attention to red flags card. 3 of Swords in the reverse. you are healing from the situation, or you already have healed from it here, whatever it may be. There may be, you know, like residue is what I'm getting. Like, you know how water can leave residue on a glass when it's like hard water. I'm seeing like residue on a glass right here. So there could be some like residue, or you're healing from that. It could have been, you know, some residue from your childhood, whatever it may be. But we are talking about love here. So there's just with some residue that maybe is surfacing during this time, allowing you to heal yourself through it, okay? Or you already have. Tell me about the current energy here with self-indulgence, focusing on yourself, welcoming love, meeting the one, and being lighthearted, changing, healing. The Chariot card. You are moving forward. Cancerian energy here. You could have Cancer in your chart, but you do not have to be. Nine of Wands in the reverse, and you are claiming victim mentality to nothing. You like nothing will stop me here. Nine of Wands in the reverse. You're not playing the blame game. You're not blaming yourself. Okay, so there is a quote when it says, when you're blaming others, you haven't even begun the lesson. When you're blaming yourself, you've begun the lesson. When you blame no one, you've learned the lesson. All right, and that's what I'm getting here. So it's like you're learning the lesson because you're not blaming anybody else. Look at that, Four of Wands. You're coming into stability here. You could be coming into union. We all know the Four of Wands does represent, you know, divine counterparts or something like that, right? So, or something like that. It just, that's what it represents. A lot of you guys are very house focused, focus on your home, your finances, your stability, your foundation within yourself. The fourth chakra up to, we have the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, and then the heart chakra. You're really focused on your heart chakra during this time right now. All right. So let's go ahead and see what we have in the future energy, please, with engagement, partnership, union, playfulness, enjoying each other, text messages, and receiving what you need. What is this? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. King of, oh, that's a page. And the Six of Cups. Oh, Capricorns, hate to see it. Hate to see it. Top of the deck here, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, listen, you got somebody who is watching you straight up walk away from them. This is like a Queen of Cups in the reverse energy, Page of Cups in the reverse. This person here is significantly or like emotionally inept is what I'm getting. Like they just don't have the depth. They don't have the consciousness that you're aligned to. And so they're watching you walk away. And this person was very insincere. They might have played off like they were something else, but they weren't. And they're watching you walk into this new beginning here with a soulmate, a true love. Okay, inept. You like that? Yeah. But anyways, with a true love here, with the Six of Cups, because Six of Cups does represent true love. So you have somebody who's like stalking your new beginning. You could be dating somebody, or you might be being asked out on a date, because like the Page of Pentacles and then the Ace of Pentacles is going out on a date. So there may be a date here, okay? And it starts off with as a page. I don't want to talk about the past person. I do understand like the warning here for my Capricorns, but let's talk about this date. I want to talk about this new person for them. What do we need to know? Ooh, the Six of Wands. It's going to be a really good day. You guys are going to have a lot of fun. Queen of Pentacles here. You know, it could be with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Does not have to be. Okay, but it's like you're gonna feel very grounded, very in your power during the day. You're gonna feel good about yourself, about what's going on in the situation here. Top of the deck, Justice card. Okay, Libran energy here. You guys have a contract together. Like you are meant to come together here. It's gonna feel very fair and balanced. Lots of equal reciprocity. All right, where maybe you were used to somebody being in that Five of Swords energy before. So just make sure you're not taking old wounds into new partnerships. Okay, because when we take like old wounds into new partnerships, we approach it that way and we're like, oh, this person's gonna come at me with major ego, so I'm just not gonna deal with it. Like don't allow that to be your reality. All right, at all here. Yeah, Eight of Wands. You haven't done this yet, and the Hangman in the reverse, because again, you're coming into the enlightenment to be prepared for this so you don't ruin it. Oh, shut up. Look at the middle of the deck here. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. You're being prepared for a true partnership. Capricorns, if you are exchanging text messages and you feel ever so inclined to say yes to a date, I would do it. Okay, I will do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it now. Okay. I love it here. Six of Swords, exactly. Spirit's saying, move the fuck on. Move on from the past. Don't let your past, just because they're sending you evil eye, just because they're being hateful, spiteful, whatever it may be, they're watching. Don't do things because they're watching. Maybe just don't post shit. Like, I'm the type of person, I just won't post shit. I won't. I purposely won't. I will post things that make it look like I'm doing one thing when I'm doing another. I'm like, like, just out of my own protection, right? The Temperance card, though. Be tempered, be balanced within yourself, all right? Five of Wands in the reverse, yeah, and there won't be a problem here. So Capricorns, heal yourself and get prepared for a divine love because it is coming in if you allow it. Let's go ahead and close out this reading, Capricorns. We love to see it. See? Heal yourself. Who's your psychic? I know I keep saying that. I'm sorry. Who's your psychic, though? Okay, healing family issues. And trust, building that trust within yourself to have that discernment to know what's right for you and what's not right for you. Closing out this reading with spirit guide messages. We have cleanse your home, make sure you're saging, using Palo Santo. All right. You always watch your guys' readings. I love it. Love it. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Salt baths as well. Anything to cleanse your energy. Prayer, visualization of white light, crystals, whatever it may be. Thank you, Tarot and you. I love it. I always say that as a joke, but humbly, though. I love when I say something that literally comes out just confirming it, all right? Your double cap and Cancer rising. I love that. I love that. I love Palo Santo, though, even though it never really stays lit. That's what's so sacred about it. Even, like, a lot of people think that you need to, like, in order to, sage your home, they think it needs to be, like, lit and smoking and setting off fire alarms and stuff. That happens. I've done that plenty of times. I'm not judging at all. Just know that. But honestly, you only need the tiniest amount of smoke to sage your home. It's all about the intention behind it, right? So you can't just be burning shit and expect it to cleanse. You are manifesting rapidly, so think positively here. Master your mind. The mind makes a poor master, okay? Definitely think positively during this time. We are sending you healing. Be open to receive. You are surrounded by love, support, angels, and master beings of higher realms. Allow yourself to receive the support during this time. You deserve more. Raise your price. Know your worth. Choose yourself. That was the lesson, okay? What else do we have here for my Capricorns? We have external energies are impacting you. Take a salt bath. Cleanse your aura. Okay, very, very powerful here. Salt baths, you can order salt bath off my website, flavoredvivid.com. I would appreciate the support. All right, what else do we have? Cultivate self-awareness, create accountably. You are responsible for everything that happens in your life. You're not responsible for the way that others choose to react or respond, but you are responsible for how you choose to react, respond, for how you choose to show up in this world. So don't forget that here. Make sure you're creating accountably, okay? And what else do we have? Psychic attack. Protect yourself here. Again, you need to cloak yourself. Cleanse your aura. All of it. Bottom of the deck, we have orbs. Check your pictures. You will see us. New love is coming in for you, Capricorns. Double confirmation on that. And that's why I was trying to focus on the positives. I get it. You got an ex that's stalking you, obsessed with you, hates to love you, loves to hate you. Don't we all? Okay. Top of the deck here. Feathers and coins. We are with you. All right, and we also have be more transparent with others. Center of the deck to close this out is feel through all your emotions without identifying with them. Honor them, observe them as they come through. What are they trying to tell you? What attention do they want from you? How can we alchemize and transmute that? Capricorns, you have got this. I love you guys. This was a beautiful reading. Continue focusing on yourself, your self-worth, your business, your goals, your priorities, and remain disciplined. I'll see you next week.